Hi guys, welcome to Virtuality. Happy Friday. I am joined today by two guest stars. We have Miss Della, who we interviewed and included in a taste test a few weeks ago. And she's 7, she's my oldest. And then we have Miss Naomi, who's 5. And we're gonna taste some teas today. We're gonna do 3 different teas. We're gonna do herbals, all herbals today. We're going to taste them hot, then we're going to pour them over ice and taste them cold. And then we're going to talk about what we smell, what we taste, what you like, maybe what you don't like so much. So you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay. So tea for us, the 3 of us, has been going on for years now. They started joining me on tea time probably maybe when Della was around 3. She'd come and join me on the weekends when I was doing my kind of morning tea ritual of Kundalini yoga and drinking some oolong, and she would come and sit with me. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kundalini, but it's Kundalini, and it's where you do a lot of breath work, and so some crazy breathing and some that goes with some motions. And she would join me and do that, and then we would stop and take a little sip of our tea to wet our palates, and we'd keep going. And sometimes she'd get bored and then leave after a few minutes. Sometimes she goes through the whole thing and they join me all the way into the meditation at the end. But that has kind of been our little Saturday and Sunday morning thing off and on for years now. So tea time can be awesome for just reconnecting with yourself. And then also it can be pretty social, huh? Did you guys have fun when you did your tea time Zoom with your cousin and Mimi? Yeah. So they all set up a Zoom date, and they had a blood orange smoothie, which is our rooibos blood orange tea, and they were all happy to be drinking that. And they showed up on their Zoom and had a blast for about 2 hours. I think they sat and talked with their cousins and grandma. So tea time can be such a cool time to connect with people and also connect with yourself. So I'm excited that they're joining me today for this. What are you guys drinking today? Let me know. Mimi's here. Say hi, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
So let me know what you guys are drinking, and if you guys ever do tea with your family, or if it's more of a personal thing for you. Because it can be cool both ways, and it's so different actually both ways. Okay, let's drink some tea right now. So let's start with Red Rocks. So Red Rocks, it's been brewing for a while now, but I brewed these early so they could have time to cool down for the kids. Because no one likes burning hot tea, right?
Yeah.
So we're doing Red Rocks first. And as you can see, this is a rooibos based, a red rooibos based. And I've talked about rooibos a bunch. I'm a fan of it. It's, do you remember this guy? Here, why don't you go ahead and smell it?
Smells like cookie dough.
It smells like cookie dough. What do you think it smells like?
I think it smells like brown sugar.
Brown sugar, that's really good. So this is actually a rooibos base, and then it's blended with vanilla and almonds. So our original one was blended with almonds, and that's what I happen to have in my kitchen. We've since switched over to vanilla and birch bark, which has birch bark, yeah. And so that it's now a nut-free blend. So let's taste it. You're gonna be blue, I'll be brown, you'll be red. Okay. Let's taste it and see what we think. So it's got a very cool amber color, and
Looks like blood orange.
it does look like blood orange because that's the same base. Very perceptive. So those both have a rooibos base, and rooibos, as I said, is it's okay. I'll pick up the spills. I just wanted to brew it in glass because I wanted people to be able to see the color. So here you go. You got it? Is that good? Okay. And rooibos comes from South Africa. It's an like nothing. You don't taste anything. What do you taste?
I taste.
Smell it and then sip it.
It kind of tastes like burning hot water.
Burning hot water?
Yeah.
I taste the cookies and the brown sugar personally.
Oh,
I don't know.
No.
Now, do you taste it in the aftertaste? When things cool down, you can actually taste them better than when they're very hot. Did you spill? Are you okay? Okay. So, rooibos is indigenous to South Africa, and it's naturally caffeine-free, has tons of antioxidants. So there's so many medical studies that are looking into the health benefits of rooibos because of that. So I think outside of Camellia sinensis,
I have my new favorite tea.
what is that? Is the Red Rocks? Okay, it's pretty delicious, huh? Yeah, it's super kid friendly. It's kind of like having a little treat, a little cookie. And I did not put any honey in this. This is all natural.
Tastes like marshmallows mixed with hot burning water with brown sugar.
Brown sugar and marshmallows, yes, totally. I totally get that too. And rooibos naturally has kind of an earthy pipe tobacco taste, so it's kind of got like this nice base of a body, but also with these natural honey notes. So that is our first one we're going to taste today. We've never had. Do you want to finish it, or should I pour it into the discard? Pour it into the discard?
I have my new favorite.
And you finished yours. Okay. And you have your new favorite tea. Okay.
So I'll drink the rest of it when it kind of cools down.
Well, we'll do it iced in a second, but I'm gonna empty your cup so that we can have our peppermint tea. Okay. Okay.
Peppermint.
Peppermint. So I've never given the girls peppermint before, but we're on a peppermint kick this week at work, and so I wanted to give it to them. And I actually made it kind of Moroccan style. I sweetened this up with a bunch of honey. So we'll see what you guys think.
Burning hot!
Burning hot? Too hot? Okay, put it here.
Burning hot.
Peppermint, as Maria talked about yesterday, is incredible. It's an incredible natural medicine. You okay? You got it? Yeah, I put a lot of honey in there.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Did you try it already?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about it.
I don't like peppermints because they're a little too spicy. Minty.
A little too minty, spicy. Yeah, you can feel the menthol. So that's part of what you're tasting and feeling is the health benefits actually. So the menthol actually helps tummies feel better, and it helps headaches go away. And if you're feeling sick, like you might want to throw up, that will actually help soothe your stomach. So this is actually a pretty powerful plant power. So in Morocco, it's often gunpowder green tea blended with spearmint, and then it's sweetened with a ton of sugar. So this is like kid-friendly version, sweetened with a ton of honey, no green tea, and you want to drink white tea. Naomi loves white tea. I didn't brew up any white tea today, but maybe next time. Okay, so do you want to pour this one out, or do you want to have another little sip? So you can breathe it in. What do you think of that when you just breathe it in versus when you taste it on your tongue?
It smells like popcorn.
Like popcorn?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Like buttery popcorn.
Okay.
Tastes like
Oh,
butter.
that's interesting. I can kind of smell some butter. That's interesting.
You didn't put any butter in it.
No, I didn't put any butter in this tea. All right, we'll try it iced and we'll see what we think then. So let's see. We'll empty this. All right, and our last one today is, I'm actually just gonna dip it in. So this is our Flat Belly. Flat Belly, I know, kind of a silly name, right? Silly name for kids. Who wants a flat belly kid? Not me. Hibiscus cucumber. So it's another, or I know, this
Yeah.
Della loves cucumber. It only has cucumber flavoring, but it has some great other things to it. It's this incredible dark red. I'll show you the blend. Doo-doo.
Hey, Mama. I look at if I look
Yes.
at it like this, a dark.
It is so dark. Yep, it's like this great deep purple, maroon. The color comes through it so nicely.
I
So,
don't like it.
okay, 1 second. Let me talk about it, and then we'll maybe let it cool down for a second, and then we'll taste it. So the hibiscus base is a flower, and that's what makes it so deep dark red. And that's very tart and juicy, and it's really good for your heart. It keeps your heart healthy. It decreases cholesterol, which you guys have no idea about. Decreases blood pressure. Anyhow, it makes your heart pump. Very happy.
Can I pour this in?
Sure.
Because I want the first tea because I liked the first.
Okay. We're gonna hold tight because I'm gonna ice that, and we're gonna try it iced. So, and what's cool for everyone, basically, especially kids, but everyone really, to balance the hibiscus out, the licorice root sweetens it up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try yours yet?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It was a bit sour.
A bit sour. Okay, so that's the hibiscus talking. I may have brewed it a little long. I'll try it here. It's sour. It's totally sour at the beginning. It hits you with the tart up front, and then the ending is very licorice, very sweet. So the licorice helps balance out the hibiscus. And then there's also some lemongrass and some sage and some rose hips. And those are also adding vitamin C to it. They're good for digestion, more antioxidants. And then there's fennel, which is also really good for digestion and helping from holding water, like water retention. So hence the flat belly part. It's good for digestion. Yeah, I know that's a silly concept. But some of us don't mind that concept at all. So let's pour it over ice and see what we think. So out of these three, I know your favorite was the Red Rocks. And what about you? What was your favorite?
Red Rocks.
Red Rocks. Okay. So we have consensus on Red Rocks here. I probably enjoyed that the most. It's a toss-up for me between that and the Flat Belly, personally, on the hot note. So let's pour some iced and see. Okay, wait, how am I going to do this? Gotta think here. All right. We'll pour them all over ice. And you know what? We're all friends here, so we can just share. Here we go. Ooh, look at that color.
Ooh, pretty. Can
So
I
pretty.
This?
Yeah, go for it.
Is this the Red Rock?
That's the Red Rocks. And here's the mint.
Mint? Yeah, water.
The peppermint. Do you remember that? And it's sweetened
the
with honey.
Water.
You taste water.
Let me.
Apparently everything tastes like water, but I guess that's not a bad thing. Refreshing like water, is that kind of what you mean? You want to try that? Here, let's try the mint. I know that you don't love it, but let's try. Oh, wow. The sweet. Wow, you might like that. It's kind of like sweet, light hint of mint.
Can I try this one? Can I try
You
this
don't
one?
like that? Not a fan?
Can I have this one?
Sure. Can you try this one first? Get the mint. And here is the Red Rocks ribose.
Yuck.
No, okay. Mint. We're not mint fans here, apparently. You do not like the mint, but I did. I liked the mint. What do you think of the Red Rocks iced?
I like it better not iced.
Oh, okay. You preferred it hot?
Mhm.
Can I try that?
Try this.
Okay.
And water.
I think I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I preferred that one hot too. And then our final one, the hibiscus cucumber action. What do you think of it iced?
It tastes sour.
Still a little too sour. It is pretty sour, actually. I love it. I love it sour. And it has a tart, rather, and it has a sweet finish. What did you think of this guy? Do you remember it? Sour at the beginning and sweet at the end? Too sour for you? Too tart? Okay. The hibiscus was too tart for the littles. Oh, hi, Aunt Kat. We've got the whole fam here. Well, thank you for joining me. Sorry for the chaos. Hopefully it was educational of what tea tasting is with kids, but it's so fun, huh? And we can, too cold. And it's something that, we're gonna continue doing for the rest of our lives, and, having cool conversations over tea, and always like creating good habits of some self-care and caring for other people. Yeah. Oh, what would you like to say? I'm about to wrap it up. Do you want to wrap it up? What do you want to say? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Say thanks for joining us for some tea. Or have a good weekend. All right, guys. Well, happy Friday and have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.